and I'm a PM in the Common Data Service Platform area, and I manage the security and compliance of the product. Okay. In the next 50 minutes, I'm going to walk you through what our authentication and authorization program looks like, and how you can secure your user login and session timeout, and also how you can secure your environments where you can when you only allow users to log in from restricted locations. And finally, I'm going to show you how you can manage and share apps to your user and how they can run it. Okay? So show of hands, how many of you are IT professionals? Excellent. System administrators? Okay, consultants and excellent. And others? Okay, good. Because fun facts, 5% of you who register for this summit register themselves as others. So can you give me an example of what your role is, the other roles?
A little bit of everything. I work for a smaller size organization, so it spans IT, it spans business, it spans you name it, we probably get what we can.
Excellent, great. Okay, what about you? All right, good, welcome. Yeah, so I thought there would be some, what we call PowerApps, power users, or some called environment makers. These are new things, new roles that I've seen, but I don't think we have it as an option where you can select. So, I'm gonna start off like, what do you know about authentication and authorization? Raise your hands if you do. Okay, good. So for those who did not raise their hand, so let me give you an example of what authentication authorization is. When you arrive at this summit, the first thing you need to do is to check in at the registration. You need to provide a piece of ID as a photo. And you prove that by giving it to that registration desk person who looks at your photo and ultimately looks up the registration in our database. Okay. Once she confirms that you actually register for this event, she would issue you a badge, right? So for speakers, I have a yellow color badge. And for attendees, I think you guys have the teal color badge, right? So essentially, that is authentication. Authentication is a process where it requires to prove you are who you are. So that's authentication. Then what about authorization? Authorization is essentially granting the authenticated person to do something. And in your scenario, you take your blue badge, you come to breakout session like this, you check in at the front door, they check in and said, yep, you can attend this session. Similar, you go to keynotes, and more importantly, you go and get your meals, attend the expo, and then finally you can get your swag, get your thing. So essentially, that is authorization. So that's the difference between authentication and authorization. So when you attend Microsoft events like this, I have the front desk or registration desk to authenticate you. What about when you use Microsoft Online Services? Who's authenticating you? Okay. So what we do have is Azure Active Directory. Azure Active Directory is the authenticator for all Microsoft Online Services. So when you subscribe to any product and services, you automatically get an Azure Active Directory account. It's all provided to you as part of your tenant. Okay. So there are a couple of ways you can get to Azure Active Directory. As administrator, you can go through the admin portal, and there's an option to go to Azure Active Directory. Or some administrator would also open up some functions or functionality in Azure Active Directory where user can also get into it. And to get that, you can actually go into the portal directly. It's portal.azure.com. And you get to Azure Active Directory. So within Azure Active Directory, there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do. That's where you manage your users, where you can create groups, where you can create policies. That's what all policies that have to do with authentication resides. Okay? So think of it this way. If we don't have an authentication, a single identity provider, and you are using 5 Microsoft product services, how irritating would it be to have to use a different user ID to log into each one of them? Okay, I hear some laughing over there. That'd be really irritating. You have to create 5 different user accounts, right? So in this particular session, what I'm going to walk you through is how CDS is integrated with Azure Active Directory and how we're going to be using and honoring Azure Active Directory session policy to manage your user login and also to manage this user session timeout. Okay? Next, we're going to be using Azure Active Directory Conditional Access to restrict secure location where user can log in from. Okay? And finally, we're going to be using Azure Active Directory groups to manage sharing applications and also sharing access permission to your application. So let's go through and see what that means. So in my example about authentication authorization, so here's an example of what the authentication authorization looks like in the CDS world. Okay. So my scenario is I have Mary, who is a support person, and she's going to log into the application, in this case a client, which is the support solution. So when Mary logs into the application client, we redirect Mary to AAD for her to put in her credentials. Okay? And upon successfully putting the credential in AAD, the administrator can also do what we call multi-factor authentication. Instead of a plain old user ID and password, the administrator can configure things like I require a phone call, or I require an email where you have this passcode that you have to come back. So that's called multi-factor authentication. So once you prove who you are, basically that's authentication, AAD gives me an auth code, okay? And it gives it back to the client. The client passes it into CDS. In the CDS world, I have what we call two stacks deal with security, the authentication stack and authorization stack. Okay? In the authentication stack, what we do is we take the auth code that we got from Mary, and then we don't just take any auth code and go to AD and say, give me a credential, right? So we secure it by basically saying that only a list of applications that we register, we would do that. So in this case, we have a special registration for our app, and it's a secret. We take it, and then we pass it to AD, and AD is going to return back something called an ID token. This is identity. In this identity token, it has all the information about Mary. What's the name, what's the email address, what's the phone number, manager's information, and also some session management information. Okay? Things like when Mary logs in, the security group that she belongs to, and how frequent she needs to log in. So all information will be provided in the ID token. So the authentication stack takes the ID token and now translate it and look up the CDS database to make sure that Mary exists in the environment that she's trying to access. Okay? When that came back successfully, the authentication stack issue what we call a cookie. Okay? And that cookie is given back to the client. So think about this process right here and relate back to my story just now. How does this relate to? So credential would be your photo ID that you use to get to registration desk. And the ID token would get you access by the person verifying who you are. And then once it's verified, we give you a cookie, in this case, your badge. Okay? So that is basically authentication. And once you've authenticated, now Mary can say, now I want to read account. I want to look at all my sales account. In this case, Mary comes in through the client. The client said, okay, I can go and get the information from Mary using the cookie. We don't go back to AD because it would be irritating to go back to AD every time. Okay? So because we authenticated you, just like we don't go and ask you for photo ID every time you come into the door, right? So the same concept. We use the hash cookie in this batch, and then we go back into authentication stack. Authentication stacks, yep, the cookie is still valid. Now go ahead and go to authorization stack. The authorization stack is going to look up and see what Mary can do. Well, authorization stack, basically now, just like my example, if I am a speaker, I have a set of privileges. If I'm a attendee, I have a set of privileges. So for example, attendee, you can attend the expo, attend meals and so forth. Those are all privileges. Okay. So, and then it's going to check to see, okay, what do you want to do? In this case, Mary said, I want to read account. Based on the security role that we set up, and based on the privilege that we have, we said, yes, Mary can read account. So we fetch the account information for Mary and return it back to Mary. And that is authorization. Okay? So that's the two cycles about authentication authorization. And then the other thing is like, okay, well, how is it honoring session policy, and how is it resilient, and how is it secure? So that's what the next step is. So for the next hour, when we get the ID token, they call refresh token, there's a policy. The policy says that is good for every hour. So don't come back to AD. You can use it for a whole hour. Okay? So we repeat the process. Throughout the hour, Mary's going to say, give me more account information. We continue to return back more account information. When the hour is up, authentication stack said, yep, I need to go and get more recent information from AAD. So we go back to AAD and get information about any changes to the policy. So in this case, we grab information from AAD and said, AAD said, yep, you're good to go, continue. Then we continue the process, okay? So now let's pause here. So what happened here is that, let's say within the hour, the admin said, yeah, this person is no longer, we disabled the user. But what happened now is the AD is going to say, yep, this is no good, okay? Honor that policy, and we do. Things like we log out admin logs out the user. The same thing, we would honor that. We would not allow that to continue, okay? So this is kind of what we call a resilient to, like in the event that AD is there's an intermittent outage, I cannot go to AD and get information, well, you can continue to work for the next hour. Okay? As a matter of fact, we continue to allow you to go and work for the next 3 hours. That's how resilient we are. So we trust you. Just like we trust you when you came to the door this morning with your badge. Once you're in the building, we don't kick you out after the hour, right? So we said, at the end of the day, you have to get out. Somebody's going to kick you out. So that's what it is. So the policy said it is good for 3 days. Okay? Even the policies here, that is, AD would not require you to put in a credential for up to 90 days. You don't need to actually prompt and do your user login again because it's not productive. We trust you. You already put in a credential. Why ask you for every hour? Okay? So that's the concept with how we are resilient to any AD outages, and you continue to do productive work versus having to enter your username and password every hour. So I covered some of this. So then what happened, we said up to about 2 weeks ago, we just implemented this, okay? But before 2 weeks ago, how many of you have been using like model-driven app or the Dynamics client? Oh, good, okay. Was it irritating that I kicked you out every 24 hours? Okay, so that was the biggest ask from changes, okay? So before I have all this cycle that we go back to AD to get policy to check for every hour, I didn't have a choice. When I give you the cookie, it's good for 24 hours, and it's hard-coded. And after every 24 hours, I kicked you out, okay? And the reason was irritating was because a lot of customers like you typically open a browser, and they have opened different tabs. I have a tab, I go to Outlook. I have a tab, I went to SharePoint. Well, the other products don't do that. They don't kick me out every 24 hours. But as soon as you open a PowerApps or a model-driven app, the clock stops there. After 24 hours, I have to shut it down. And when I shut it down, because the browser has the AD cookie, it's good for everybody. So in order for me to shut it down, I have to kill that. That means I would force every application to log in again. So, and that's usually what you see. That's kind of like, oh, your session expired. We redirect you back to AD. You have to enter your your credentials. And that is gone. Okay, so you don't need to do that, all right? Thank you. All right, so a couple more things about where Azure Active Directory allows you to do. They have something called persistent browser session. This is also another safety enhancement that Azure Active Directory provided. So it's in the scenario when you open Edge or Chrome, once you log in, it asks you whether you want to continue to stay in. And what that means is that if you said yes, it caches that special cookie in the browser. So the next time when you come back to and open the browser, you're already in. You do not need to put in your credential. Okay? So you get directly to it. So this is something that we also honor and that you can continue to work on this. So we have policy, like I said, when a user got disabled, and the admin goes into the portal and said, okay, this user is no longer valid. They disable it from the portal by clicking on delete. And what happened here is this. Because of the 60-minute the refresh frequency, and also there's a user sync. If you guys are familiar with that, we have a user sync from CDS that we sync user pretty frequently, like the next 3 minutes or 4 minutes, depending on where you are, okay? So let's say you are 59 minutes into that refresh frequency. And then once the user got deleted, and we go back to AAD and said, give me the policy, it's going to detect that the user is no longer valid. And you would get this from AAD saying that the user is not longer there, okay? Or if our user sync catches this first, what happened, anytime you delete a user, we remove the license from you. And then the sync is going to look at the status of the user. For all disabled users, it's going to disable it. So this sometimes might be faster than the AAD. And then when you try to do something and make a request, you will think that, well, you're no longer valid because you don't have a license. Okay? So the other thing here is to do the lockout. Similarly, there might be a scenario where the user said, yeah, somebody might be maliciously using my account, please lock me out. Admin would go into here and say, okay, I'm going to lock out you. I'm not deleting you, but I'm just going to lock you out, okay? So same scenario. The next time we go and ask for the ID token, AAD is going to enforce it. And then finally, we have things like, well, what happened? You said 3 days. That's pretty scary. I have 3 days in my ID refresh token. A lot of things can happen, okay? When you guys attend summit like this, you might attempt to log in. If you have some kiosk, you log into the kiosk, and you forget to hit the log out, and you walk off. Well, what can happen? Anybody can go to the same kiosk and kind of see what you log in because it's persisted in that browser, right? It's a session right there. So in that scenario, you can actually disable or delete what we call the refresh token. But at this point in time, AAD allows you to do that using PowerShell. So here's the 4 steps. You install the PowerShell script, and then running the script, it would ask you to log into your instance. You would be prompted to provide your credential, and then you're going to look up what the ID of the user, which is we call the object ID. And then once you've done that, there are 2 steps. So the admin can do it for you, because the admin can run it for anybody, or it's a self-service. You can delete your own refresh token, okay? So when you do that, when you run, this is what it's going to look like. Here's the script. I just have an example. You can copy and paste this into from the deck. When you run this in PowerShell, and you get this information about now that user has been, that refresh token has been removed. Okay? So when that happens, the user experience is going to be like this. So let's say you left a browser session open, and it's continued to run. So then the next time it's trying to refresh or trying to get access to the system, you're going to get a message saying that now the refresh token is no longer good. And then what happens is we redirect you back to AAD for credential again. Go ahead. Is it done across all machines?
If I log in from 3 different machines, this script is going to log me up from all machines?
Okay, the question is, if I log into 3 different machines, is this script is going to remove me from all the 3 different machines? Answer is yes. The script essentially said remove all. If you look at it closely, revoke user all refresh tokens. Okay, so it's going to remove everything, including other products. Okay, so that's how powerful it is. So if you log in, and let's say Office, Outlook, Exchange also uses this refresh token, I guess everything got wiped out. Everything got deleted. So you have no choice but other to re-enter your credential. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay, so let's say you have, so what I just explained, all what we call is the tenant level. When you do configuration, everything in AAD is at a tenant level. That means exactly what the gentleman was asking. Is it applied to? It's applied to the tenant level. So let's say you have an environment that you have, you have a tenant that you have 5 different environments. And you have some restriction, a regulatory requirement that forces you to say, I need to go to one environment because I've restricted security or sensitive data. I want to make sure that that environment doesn't go 90 days before the user logs in again. And as a matter of fact, there's like a government agency has a strict restriction for IRS policy that requires the user to log in every 60 minutes. So in that scenario, you configure that at that environment level and not the entire stack. Okay? So how you do that is essentially you would go into the environment and you look at the settings, and you go in, there's each settings, there's a security policy. When you click on it, you get access to 2 settings. One is the maximum session timeout. In this case, like how long can I stay logged in? So in this scenario, like I said, you can set it up between 1 hour to 24 hours. Okay? That would force the user to log in after that period. Or, again, some government or some regulatory, this is all more for financial companies, where they have restriction that said, well, if my user doesn't do anything for a few minutes, log me out. It's called inactivity session timeout. I'll click it, doesn't work. Right here. So in those scenarios, you can set it up and say, okay, if there's no activity for 5 minutes, log me out. Okay? So we can do that at what we call at the environment level. Okay? So, and this is just a summary. We honor all the Azure Active Directory policy. We kind of temporary outages, we can resilient to it, and then we can set different timeout for different environments. Next, we're going to talk about conditional access to restrict user from coming in only from trusted location. Okay, you do not want to get, so here's a scenario. Typically, an organization would have a customer service support. They outsource it to a vendor. Okay, and the requirement would be they would be working from call centers. Okay, and typically those outsourced vendors doesn't support just one customer. They support a lot of customers, like Microsoft. They also support our competitor. Okay, so they have all those. So our requirement is that we need to protect customer data, and you cannot take data out from the system. So they have to go into the call center and actually work from the call center, right? So here's a scenario where you can configure CDS to only be able to access on a set of trusted IP. So here's the scenario. And that's called conditional access. Okay? So for this particular one, I'm going to just do and walk you through. Instead of the deck has the information, I'm going to just show you how it's being configured and how you actually do it. So the steps is this. Because it's a restricted environment, you want to first create what we call like in the environment that you want to create only for a set of users. And the best way to do that is you create a security group. So that means all your support staff is going to be a member of the security group. Okay? So what I have here is an environment called customer support. And then before I come here, I would have gone to AAD and create a security group. So here it is, Azure Active Directory, And we go to groups. And I already created this. I call this the customer support group. Okay. So under customer support, I have members. So Mary and John are my customer support staff. So that's how you do it. And then the next thing you do is you assign the license to it. Now you can assign it to the security group versus going to individual user and assign it individually. So you use this and say, I'm going to assign a P1, which is the Dynamics 365 Customer Engagement Plan. So once you set this up, the next thing you do is you go to the environment and secure it. And you go to what the edit, which gives you the setting. And here you can specify a security group. So what this means is when you specify this, only the members in that security group will be in that instance, nobody else, okay? So once you've done that, the next step is to configure the condition access policy. Again, you go back to Azure Active Directory, conditional access. So here we have two steps. First step is you need to create what we call a name locations. So this is your typical, like your call center location. So in my scenario, I have one called Redmond. And then in here, you get all your proxies within that call center, you enter it in here, okay? What this means is now you have a location, it's a trusted location. And you can do this if you have multiple vendors. Maybe you have one in India, one in Philippines, and one in North America. You create those different name locations for them, right? So now once you configure this, the next step is to configure the policy itself. So here you can create name, and then you have new policy. When you create new policy, so what I have done already, I created a restricted IP policy, and there are a few steps you're going to do. The first one is, remember that security group that we created? We want this policy to be only for that security group. So this gives you an flexibility, right? So let's say Mary and John are the support staff, and I have Paul, the administrator. It'd be irritating for me if I cannot get to the information while I'm back home and have a support call, right? So I am not in the security group. I'm not in the policy. That means I can log in anywhere I want to, okay? Only the folks who are in that security group under this policy would have to be restricted. So you create this and you select this, and it would ask you what, and you set customer service, customer support. You select this, and then now you have a policy for that group. Okay. The next thing you need to do is, whoops, sorry. The application. So essentially what we're saying is that the policy is good for CDS. That means if they want to do it for the Outlook, they have to go and do the same process and configure that for Outlook. For SharePoint, similarly, they have to do that. So in this case, we are using our application, and currently our application name is Dynamics CM Online, and you select that. Then the next thing you do is to create the condition. And the condition, there are multiple conditions that you can set up. You can set up multi-factor authentication, but for the purpose of this demo, I'm just setting up the location, okay? So in this location, you specify, and you said, I'm going to look at all the locations that the user is going to come in from and block it, except, so you exclude the trusted location. The location that we created was Redmond. So we include here, and then you're done, okay? So then the next final step is essentially what the policy does, is that is, I'm going to block access if user come in from any location other than my trusted location. So that's the policy. So let me show you what that experience looks like. So let's say when Mary logs in to my customer support, Mary, she's going to get this. You cannot access right now. So this is actually what we call the AAD enforcing login. Okay? So think of it this way just now, like I said. AAD policy applies to the tenant level. In this case, AAD actually handles and enforces the login. Okay? So, and then you said, well, great, I cannot log in. So now what? Here's some more detail. You can see like where am I trying to get to, and here's the IP address. So as Mary, she can call admin and say, look, I'm trying to log in from here. How can I cannot do it? Yeah, well, it's not not an approved trusted location that you can log in from, right? So here's this. And then similarly, my scenario is now if I log in as Paul, support. I can log in because I'm not part of that security group. I'm not part of the policy. I can log in. Okay. So let's say that, well, the IP address is for this location. Let's say your company decided to say, hey, this location looks pretty good for a call center. Let me purchase this. So now you got this IP address. Okay. So, and what you want to do now is that you go, which I already did. I already created a name policy for this location called GWCC, and here's the IP address. Remember that this IP address that was showing up earlier on the Mary's error? So I already configured this. And now what I want to do is I want to go to my policy. And include that location or exclude. So now when Mary logs back in, I can go in, okay? So now let's say that now I'm in the data center, call center, and I'm issued laptop, right? Now what happened? I take the laptop. I call this the Starbucks scenario. I take the laptop, go out, and go to Starbucks. Can I continue to access it? Yes, you can, because the refresh token is there. However, not anymore, because now I have put something in CDS to enforce it, okay? So to simulate this, I have this little tool here that I can change the location. So I'm going to change it to somewhere in United Kingdom, okay? So make it better. So when Mary comes here and says, I want to come back to look at my customer service app, so I said, wait a minute, you can, okay? Because you are not in a location that you can access from. So this is what we call a real-time IP location enforcement. Okay? Does that make sense?
Sorry, one more question. So if I change the security group of particular instance and make it to something else, which has some new users and some users are removed, how that's going to impact us here? Is the licensing process going to kick in again and add the new users into the system? And what will happen to the old user? Are they going to be removed or disabled?
The question is, if I have a new security group and you add the new security group to that instance for syncing. Okay. So in that scenario, if they're overlap, if the user in both security group, they're okay. But if they're not, then the old members of the old security group would be disabled. Not removed, it'd be disabled.
And new will be added.
Correct. Okay? All right, so let's move on. So we cover all this. You can look at all what I talk about in the slide, in the deck. So basically, in summary, this new policy allows you to comply to a regulatory and security policy. And now, like I said, we enforce user real time. Okay. So the final part of the presentation, yes?
You look there any thoughts to expanding conditional access policy to enforce things based on like a URL segment? So I'm thinking of a scenario where somebody might want to enforce multi-factor authentication for one app ID, right? Whether it be Canvas or model driven, but not for others.
So question is, can I have it enforced based on URL? Like they basically, URL would be well, URL is actually an endpoint, the application endpoint.
Right. You have to put today you have to put the conditional access policy based on the Azure Active Directory app.
Correct.
And so since PowerApps and CRM Online is an app registration,
Right.
I can't use conditional access policy to say I can access this model app without multi-factor authentication, but this other one maybe has more sensitive information in it or whatever. So I want to enforce multi-factor authentication. I don't know of any way to do that right now.
Yeah.
How about different environments? Can you do it based on environment?
No. Yeah, it's at the tenant level. Yeah, so we can talk offline. Okay, thanks. So, sorry, how many of you are actually user administrator, system administrator? Okay, so the typical day, right? You have new employees. You need to add them. So you go to Office 365, add the new user. Then you assign a license. And then what? You wait, right? It's like, okay, let's say you have 5 environments. Like, oh, when is it going to be in my environment? And when it's landed in the environment, now you have to go in and say, okay, I'm going to give you a security role, right? And now the other environments. Then now you have the hiring managers coming to you and say, look, hey, what's going on? I want my new hires to be productive. You know, when can they get to it? Does that sound familiar? How much time do you need to spend on that? A lot, right? Okay, so fear not. That is going to be, it's actually changed now. So you can use something called AAD groups to do that. And again, I'm going to use a demo so I can show you what that looks like. So in my demo, I have a few environments. And my scenario is now I'm going to switch to what we call before it was the customer service scenario. Now it's a sales scenario. I have a sales team, and I have Adam and Nancy in my sales team, okay? So, okay, it's coming. And I want to be able to get them fast going and be able to run any model-driven app and any out-of-the-box solution app, okay? And I want the ability to only set it up like minimally once, and then everything else is going to be done using AAD groups. So that's the scenario. So the way you do this is this. So similar to what I just mentioned, first you create a security group. And in this case, I'm creating a security group called sales team. So here, so in my sales team, I have Nancy and Adam. Okay, so those are my 2 employees in my ever-growing sales team. Next, what I'm going to do is, again, same thing, assign license to that team, so I don't have to worry about it. So if I have new team members coming in, I don't have to go and add it individually. The next thing I do is, again, I want to secure my environment, so I'm going to go to this sales restricted access environment and put in the security group for sales team. Now that means now Adam and Nancy got synced to that environment. Okay? So now, essentially, we wait for it to sync and all the good stuff, you do that. But you don't need to assign them any special security role individually. Okay? So I'll come to that in a minute. So now, essentially, so Nancy can log in, and she's good to go. Okay? So, and the way she was able to run this is because, she's disabled. Am I in the wrong customer service UAT? Sign out. Oh, I'm in the wrong instance, sorry. Should be group sales. So Mary can log into the environment. And how did she log into the environment? The reason she was able to do that is because I created something called so we have a new maker experience where you can actually create and share PowerApps to a security group and at the same time assign a security role, and you do it once. Okay? So in this scenario, I also have created an app that I already shared. So this is my account canvas app, and I can create another one for you in a minute. So, and this app is already shared, and when you do this route and share it to the sales team and assign security role, what it does is it automatically creates that sales team for you. You don't have to do anything, and you do it once. Okay? So the next time I can have any user going to that team, that user automatically would have that security role and the privilege automatically assigned to them. Okay? However, there's in the security team, there's something new. How many of you are familiar with like the record ownership? When I create a record, I own it, I can see it. Okay, so what that means is, for those who are not familiar with that, is there's a privilege called self, meaning I can create and own record that I create, and I can read self, then I can only see those records, right? So in the past, that security role, when it gives it to a team concept, the team is that security principal. That means this team own it, I cannot see it. And in order for me to own it, I have to create a separate security role for myself. Okay? So going forward, that's changed, and I put in a new property in the security role that allows you to actually do that. So if you go to settings and you navigate to security roles, if you don't have that requirement, then you can use any out-of-the-box security role. But if you have that requirement, you have to create it. And the way I created it is simple. You use an out-of-box security role. In this case, we have a customer service. So I use the customer service security role. And you can clone it. You can copy it. So there's an action, and you say copy row. Okay. So I already done that. I copied the row, and I call it the sales team. Right here. And the sales team has this special privilege. This is the one that I was talking about. If you have that direct user access, that means when user is assigned to this team, the user be able to manage and create records that user would own. Okay. So my scenario is I created an account app. And share it with that team. So in the back end, we have everything set up. It's only done once. So going forward, I do not need to do anything for any new particular user. All I have to do is go into groups, user, new user, new sales person, and here's the group. Here's the part that is critical. And create. Okay. So now that user is being created, and I need to know what the password is, so I need to reset it so I can log in and show you what that looks like. New employee, password. Actually, I need to go here that I can.
While it's loading, the permissions that user gets on entities, is it which of them does it create, edit, add, delete? What do they get? How much permission do they have?
Okay. The question is, how does that security role provide what permission that I get? Exactly. So hang on just a second. Let me do this. So new employee, I'm going to reset the password so I know what it is so I can log in. Reset.
I think it was new salesperson.
Oh, new salesperson? Thank you. New employee, I think. Is it? New salesperson, got it. I changed that person's password as well. Okay. Thank you. New salesperson, reset. All right. So now I'm going to log Mary out. New salesperson. Can notice this. So it takes a little while here, and this is what happened here. So instead of waiting for it to sync, this is done real time. We check to see if the user is already in the system. If not, I add them immediately. So no more you have to wait. The user get access, you get jittered, and you can run it immediately. Okay, so that's the beauty. Look, I did not have to assign a license individually. I did not have to go and give a security role manually. Everything is done just once. Okay, hang on. Okay.
Is this experience going to extend to other first-party applications like
Question is it this functionality be extended to talent and app? Yes. Yeah.
Because I'm system admin on those two. So.
Okay, good. Okay.
So can you move from one environment to the next?
Can you move from one environment to
Do development, and then can you basically export all the security roles to, say, UAP?
Absolutely. So the question is, can I export the security role that I created here and import it? Yes, there's no different. You just go to the environment and export out the solution, and in the environment, you import it. Yes. Is a question over there? The question is, if the user is on-premise AD, how is it sync? That you have to do an ADFS connection to get it connected. So that part I'm not that familiar with, but I know that you can use tool like ADFS to do that syncing from on-prem to online. Okay. Yeah, once it's in there, then it would recognize it. Once it's in AD, it would recognize it. Okay. So I'm going to answer your question on security role. So security role is essentially based on the entity, right? So if you look at the entity for sales team, I have accounts that I can do self. Here's how you define it. That means only record that I create, I can create for myself. I cannot create for the company or the business unit. So you define it based on this little pie, or a bar right here would be like a business unit, or this is kind of the business unit and hierarchy, or you create it for the entire organization. So in this case, as this security role, the sales team can create record for themselves, but can read the entire organization records, and also can write to the entire organization. I can only delete the records that I created. So you do it at this individual level, and you do it at the entity level.
The one thing I'm wondering about is there's no view, right? A view capability. Like, there may be, I don't want to write or edit, but I just want a view. Is that available?
You just want a view of the...
So I can create and view, but I can't edit.
You want to create a view, and you cannot edit.
So
That,
create it,
yeah,
but once I create it, I can't edit it.
I see what you mean.
So is there a view?
Well, even that's a view, you can...
View it.
Yeah, you can view it, but at the end of the day, the underlying privilege is going to override your view. So you can create a view. You can go to customization and create a view. But if, yeah.
The privileged view.
Oh, no.
See it.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
See what I'm saying? I can create it and I can see it, but once I create it, I can't edit it. I want to lock it.
Yeah, that's not,
Can't do it.
you cannot do it this one. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
yep,
I just wasn't sure. I missed
Yep.
something.
yep, yep. Okay. Yes.
So, many times we don't have access to the Azure portal for making changes to the security role itself. There is an admin portal for PowerApps where you can go in, click on security, and add users from there. So how does that work? And what's the functionality behind it? Is it like similar to going into portal, Azure portal, and then adding user into the security role?
Yeah, the question is, are the application like, was that Talent or was that PowerApps?
Like Power Platform.
Power Platform.
CRM environments.
Yeah.
Down where you can click on security and then you can add users from there.
Right. So those applications cause the API, the CDS API to do that. So it's, at the end of the day, everything goes to the same thing. So similarly, they call the API to AD, then grab the groups. Okay. So what I just shown you is in the Power App, the Power Maker, the sharing, it's the same thing. Those apps call AD and grab the information from AD. And then it calls the CDS API platform to actually write it to CDS. Okay.
It does work because it's read, not view. So I just realized.
Oh, okay.
Read does it.
Yeah, there you go. Yes. Okay. So let's see. I got 4 more minutes. I think I'm done here. Let me go back here, make sure that I cover everything that I needed to cover. So, so we said about how it simplified your user management. So I get you're going to be happy when you go back to your office that you say, hey, I can do this now. Okay. All right, so you can do all those. So the high-level 4 steps, like I said, is you create a group, and then you're going to create a security role. and then you're going to create your Power Apps. And what I didn't show you just now was, I can have a deck right here, is once you create it and share the app to a Power App, that security team or the group actually get created in CDS, and you don't have to do it ever again, okay? So, but in the sharing experience, it's a little bit different. So for sharing model-driven app, and this is something we'll be working on it later, for sharing experience for model-driven app, currently it's still based on security role, not teams, okay, or groups. But the way it works is, you go here and say, I want to share my model-driven app, and you share it to the team. And the good part is that in the background, anybody who has that security role, including all the AD groups, would automatically get it. So we don't have to do anything special, okay? So then, and that's the model-driven apps sharing experience. And I show you this Canvas app sharing experience. So this is new. This is still in preview. It should be available in GA like pretty soon. Okay. So other than the three things I covered today, the session timeout, that is GA. Conditional access at the tenant level, the login is GA. That's AAD. The real time is not GA yet. That's still in private preview. And AAD group sharing is also GA. Okay. So to conclude my presentation, go explore, go use it, try it out. It's going to help you. It's going to save you time. Thank you. All right, thanks. I'll stay here.